What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new episode of Creative in Focus, and today on my right we have
My name is Riz and I am the founder of 10 Point Sub, a media company here in Kuala Lumpur.
Tell me a little bit of yourself, like those of you who are watching that don't know you, they just want to get to know you.
Hi, my name is Riz. As I said earlier, I'm the founder of 10 Point Sub. I am a filmmaker, photographer and a business guy, an entrepreneur you might say. And yeah, I've been doing this for like the past 2 years professionally, and my company is just turned 1 year old like last month.
Alright, congratulations!
So that's pretty much the outline of myself. But I've been doing photography, videography for like so long, since I was like a young kid. But
How young were you?
I started holding the camera when I was like 7, 8.
Okay, just holding it, like not
Just
pressing
holding
it, like not taking like killer shots.
just playing around with it, and like plus it's the family camera, you know. So I just kind of like just play around with it and hope not to break it somehow. but the hobby kind of like went away because I didn't see like the point of it until Instagram came out.
Yeah.
And when Instagram came out and I got my iPhone, so that thing came back. So started from there. So it was from an iPhone to one camera to a whole business. So
Sweet.
yeah.
So it all started with an like what camera were you using? Like, is it like the film camera?
No, it was just a normal point and shoot, like for my family kind of thing.
So it all started small, guys. He started from a small
Yeah.
right. So when did you first bought a camera, like a professional camera that?
It was okay. Basically, the story was like this. When I wanted to buy my first camera, I was using my family DSLR kind of thing. So that my dad bought kind of thing.
Do you still remember the DSLR?
Yeah, it was a Nikon D3100.
Oh shit!
It was a very terrible.
Dude, that was like the same camera I started off with. Yeah, I was like, I think it's like the typical camera that everyone should be starting off with. It's a great camera, by the way. It's still on sale right now. I believe it's like
sure, but I'm pretty sure
it's a second hand lah, like 500, 800.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. At the time we bought it was like 2,000, 3,000. I was like,
and we were like, oh shit, this.
Oh, that's expensive.
I can curse, right?
Yeah, can lah. I'll blip it out.
Alright, cool. Yeah.
So continue.
So when I was using my camera, I was using that camera, and then I went out shooting, blah blah blah, and then I said, let's see if we can kind of
do something
more.
Yeah.
And then I literally saw like a video on YouTube, and I said, oh shit, I could do this as well, right? Then I kind of reached out to a few companies, and basically a few companies in Langkawi. I want you to pick this.
Oh, okay.
So a few companies in Langkawi. So I sent to a few emails to these different people, these different hotels and resorts, and then one of them came back and they said, yeah, sure, if you wanna come over and make a video, sure, why not, right? And when I got that email, I told them I was going there, but I haven't even bought a ticket. I had no problem.
So it was just like a play by dice, like just putting it out there, like hopefully.
If they request like, can we see your flight ticket? I'm there.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So basically they didn't ask for anything. So when I got that thing, I bought my flight ticket first. I bought my ticket first. Then I told my parents, Mom, Dad, I got this gig.
Okay.
So can I buy a camera? Okay. So my dad funded half.
Wait. That means you didn't buy the camera yet. Before you buying the camera, you already
No, it was just plain words. Those words mean nothing. Like there was nothing behind those words. you basically what I did was like I jumped and then I jumped and then I try to make myself a parachute all the way down. You know, I just do it.
Shit.
Yeah. So when I was like, okay, everything. My mom said, okay, you ask your dad. Then my dad funded half. I funded the camera half. So half. And then I went to Langkawi, shot the video. The video was, it was like
the first time, yeah.
So it's not that bad for a first timer, but it was terrible for the level I am now lah.
Yeah.
And then that was the start of a huge journey lah, basically. And the camera was actually a Sony A6300, and like it's a very good camera. So if y'all are looking for any cameras to start with,
buy it
to
from
make
him.
Video, no, don't buy. That camera's gonna be with me for a long time.
I heard that you dropped out from college. Yeah, that was the conversation that we had in Starbucks. So let's continue over here. Like, why?
Why I dropped out from school? It's simple. It's simple. Because school wasn't meant for people like us, actually.
That is actually quite true.
Wasn't meant.
Like, honestly speaking, what course were you taking? Like,
I was taking international business. I was doing my degree. I quit after my second sem. And yeah, I mean, school wasn't meant. It was okay. Honestly, if you look back at the history of universities, they are made by businessmen who structure university to create a system for them to hire workers.
Yep.
So it is eventually a ugly system that is made to train workers, not entrepreneurs. That's why entrepreneurs skip classes, entrepreneurs drop out, entrepreneurs failing in school. All the best entrepreneurs that you see out there, they pretty much 80% of them are not very good in school. You can say Gary Vee, Mark Zuckerberg.
That's what I heard. Like,
a lot of them.
That quote was done by Gary Vee, right? Schools are made for workers.
I think so. Yeah. I'm not sure. I mean, I've watched too many of these.
Yeah, I was like Gary Vee, man. Like Gary Vee, let's do it. So I agree with that because those of you watching, I'm graduated from Lincoln Wing under multimedia. But I will like daringly say that 80% of what I learned wasn't inside the class. I skipped my classes. I didn't go to my classes. Even though I went to my classes, I would just be sleeping or be talking to my friends or chit chatting with the girls, getting in there.
Yeah.
So like, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know like entrepreneurship was my way actually. Like after I graduated, I didn't know what to do. I was like, I thought like let's do freelancing. Like that's what I've been doing since my college. So I don't know where it sparked the business side of it. Like why I wanted to do entrepreneur. I think most of it is like Gary Vee. Like I think he inspired me to run my own business. Like ask you like what sparked you to do your own company.
Actually, because the reason why I wanted to build my own company is because that I knew that you're not gonna be young forever. That's one. True. You're not gonna be young forever means that you're gonna run out of spirit, you're gonna run out of energy, you're gonna run out of like creativity, you're gonna run out of a lot of different stuff. So building a company not only allows you to get rest days, not only allows you to open doors for another person, but it allows you to take in more gigs, take in more jobs. So when you have a company, when you have a partners, when you have workers working for you, you kind of like you train a lot of other people to their capabilities, to
get their best out of them.
to get the best out of them, right? So when they are the best at what they are good at, they can actually go out there and pretty much do whatever they want to do. Like they will come to me like, hey Riz, do you think is it okay if we kind of like do this? And I'm like, then okay, for me, I don't turn down ideas. You pitch me your best way. Like if you can pitch me, and it means you understand your work well. You understand your idea well. If you can't pitch me, then you keep your idea, you fix it, you perfect
just, like,
it,
go into it.
Then you tell me if I will buy it, then it means it will go well. So if I won't buy it, then
which is I believe that if you're like running a company, the most hardest thing is that finding people that's believing in you and then you teaching them. That takes a lot of time and energy. Like recently, I just lost my stuff, which I regret like very much because I wasn't ready.
Don't worry, make them regret later.
Yeah, no, because like I want to blame them because they are not. I heard from because I have a business mentor. So he told me that don't blame yourself. I mean, don't blame other people for leaving you because you weren't ready to have a staff. Like you weren't mentally and physically and like all the technical part, you weren't ready for it. So you took things too fast. So is there like like in terms of your experience, is there anything that you took something that fast and then you made a mistake out of it and then you regret it?
So far, I don't think
Anything?
I mean, if there's a mistake I made,
I mean, like, yeah, there's no regrets lah. Like, that's what I live with lah. Don't live with regrets lah. It's just that it's all lessons. You have to learn from your failures. Yeah. So like, what's the biggest lesson you learned in your experience? Like 1 year, right?
Running a company,
Yeah, 1 year. Yeah.
I think the part of like what you say, like hiring staff or something. Were you questioning me about hiring staff?
Yeah, like hiring staff and
my mistakes.
Like, in terms of hiring your any people to come to your company and then they just left because you weren't the how to say, you are not the right person or you didn't train them well to stick.
Okay, I think what's in terms of hiring someone, it's best if they have to gain your trust. You aren't there to get the trust from them. They have to gain your trust because you're the one paying them.
Yeah, true.
Right?
Yeah.
So first of all, you're the one paying them, means that they have to gain your trust. They have to sell themselves to you, right? So when they can't, if they can't sell themselves, means they won't get the trust from you. And when they can't get the trust from you, then it's something, as an entrepreneur, that's something that you have to
live with it
and say that, okay, I'm not gonna hire you because
Yeah.
You're not there. You can't make the cut, kind of thing. So like for me, I've had the mistake. I've had the mistake of hiring wrong people, and it turned out really bad. Like it turned out really bad.
Really big.
Do you know about this case? Yeah. So it went really, like it keeps on going until today. But like we just met the other day for this one. And like it was damn awkward.
Yeah, I mean like those of you like really know Riz, like I think he knows who's he's talking about and everything. I'm pretty sure everyone knows his social media and everything.
I mean, the people in the industry, the people that knows me, pretty sure they know. But yeah, that's the only one huge mistake I made because there was no black and white, there was no clear agreement, even though there was a clear agreement before. So that was like the biggest like freaking punch in my face kind of thing. From there on,
back to reality.
So from there on, I was like very picky with who I choose to hire. So I kind of like thank him as well for being an asshole because I learned a lot from that experience. I met a lot of new people from that experience. I learned a lot of new stuff. I start to learn how to write contracts. I learned how to, do all this black and white, get deposits and whatnot. So from there, I hate that person, but I kind of like thank him as well.
It's like a love-hate relationship.
More hate than love. So I kind of like that was like the biggest mistake I made, and I hope that
thank you.
Thank you.
Coming back the mistake, right? So I know that you came from business background. Like, how hard was it? Like, I mean, for me, the hardest part was doing the paperwork, black and white and everything. Like how, I know, like most of us, I met some another entrepreneurs like just started out. They say like, nah, just paper, like black and white, just write something, give it to them, just write a receipt. But I believe that I've done a lot of mistake in paperwork, like contracts and everything. It didn't make it serious. Like anything you want to give out to those who are starting out as an entrepreneur, so like how big it is to have a very good basement, like a foundation of a good contract and a good business part of it. Like, do you want to tell anything to the?
I think what's best is you have to have a good network. I know you're entrepreneurs, you're just starting out, probably 16, 17, 18 years old, but I'm pretty sure you have. I don't want to say anything, but I'm pretty sure you have people like maybe your parents, your auntie, your uncle, your neighbor or whatnot that can help you in terms of finding someone who has a law background. If you're in university and you have friends in the law,
the law,
so you can refer to them as well, because in terms of contracts, if you I watched this series on Netflix called Suits.
Sorry?
Suits. Suits.
I thought you want to say Shark Tank.
No. Suits, as in it's not suits as suits, but it's suits in terms of lawsuits.
Oh,
so it's called suits.
Suit. S-U-E.
But in the movie, in the series, it's suits as in lawsuits, and suits as in all the lawyers, they wear suits. So
that's a creative shit.
It's a very good series. It's not good in terms
It's not sponsored, guys. It's not sponsored. Yeah, it's not sponsored.
It's not good in terms of like helps you being a businessman. It's good, helps you understand thinking a different way to solve a particular problem, because all these lawyers they are damn good. Like the way they talk. Yeah. This helps when you wanna sell. This helps when you wanna pitch. This helps when you want to convince people to work with you and things like that. So when watching Suits, I learned that in contracts they have to be like an offer, an acceptance, this and that, all these different stuff. I think there's like 5 or 6 different points that has to be in there. So you can download.
Is it like a drama movie, or legit is like a documentary of a...
No, it's not a documentary, it's a drama. It's a drama.
Shit, that means Netflix and Chills are working for entrepreneurs, guys.
Yeah, dude, it is. I mean, that series kept me up at night, so I
mean, like you
sometimes
can,
you can't.
You can be romantic with logical.
So I am a very logical person. Like, if the numbers don't add up for me, I'm not gonna do it. If it's not gonna be like be something that pays me in terms of like emotionally, knowledge wise, financially, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, actually that's like one of the must-have fundamentals of running a business.
Yeah, true.
Especially when you're an entrepreneur, you cannot be emotional in your business, right?
True.
That you have to be rational, you have to be logical,
True.
and make sure that decision is very good for you and your company.
Yeah.
So this is like one of the key tips for those of you who want to start business. Like if you're an entrepreneur, or if you like just freelancing like that, that's an entrepreneur itself. Like right now, I read this quote the other day that someone said that what we are doing, what the adults are doing right now won't exist another 10 years.
What adults are doing right now?
Yeah, like I don't know, I think I misspelled the quote, but I think you heard this quote before in school. Like the teacher said that the jobs that you want to go right now won't be existent right now. It will be existing another 10 years. So I don't know, like if you get it,
Yeah.
So
I get it.
Who knows, like maybe like another 10 years, what we doing will be like a 9-to-5 jobs already.
True.
Yeah,
True.
And then like entrepreneur will be like something like a career to go through. Like probably school will be opening up for entrepreneurs.
But that's the problem with being entrepreneurs, right? And the whole entrepreneurship.
The whole system.
Because back in like 1980s, 1970s, if you're an entrepreneur, means you suck.
You fucked up.
Means you fail somewhere somehow.
Yeah.
Back then, if you're in university, you're the most successful person ever. If you're in school, then you're gonna make it. If you're working with the government, then you're gonna make it.
Yeah.
But now, more private you go, the more like universities are not cutting it. I mean I've heard this statement saying that our university are the same level with Sweden's high school. So it was like when I read it, I'm like, oh shit, I made the right decision to leave school.
Oh man, I wasted 3 years of my life.
Yeah, dude. But because if you go to Sweden, like they'll hire high schoolers than you, if I'm not wrong.
Damn.
Because high schoolers will be much cheaper, but they are at the same level with you.
But then like no hate on those who are joining university, but
yeah, go ahead, waste your time, then work with us.
Yeah. No, but then if you're going for like doctors or lawyer, you definitely
have
need
to
it.
go.
But if you're actually going for creative field, like a lot of people, like some of my friends, my juniors, I will tell them my apprentice by the way lah. Those who they all ask me, hey, you're doing video, I also want to join like media subject and everything. I will just tell them, don't waste your money.
Don't waste.
You can just use that money to just buy a camera, just start it off, man. That's why, because recently there's one junior, I don't want to name her. She just joined in Sunway actually, media something, like under media lah. Like after she joined, she was like, wow senpai, I just joined media company just like you. I'm like, what the like, why do you do it? I just told you that if you need experience, you can just come to me, you can work for me, I can just give you some like roughly a salary or something. Like it just waste. I feel like she just wastes a lot of money But then I would just recommend her to just go for business or psychology.
I mean, psychology would be okay.
Yeah,
but
psychology.
Business, you don't have to go to school as well.
Yeah, it's just practical. Everything you need to learn.
Like your friend. I mean, if you have the amount of money to spend, I don't know, Sunway would probably cost you like 60, 70, 80,000. Because I was from Sunway and my cost was 88,000. When I dropped out, right, I wanted to ask my dad like, hey, since I dropped out, can you give me the rest of the money? I'm gonna spend it anyways, right? So that you can spend 80,000 to get a piece of paper.
Yeah.
That at the end of the day
which is worthless, by the way. The piece of paper is really worthless.
Depends on what you want to do.
Because
some people, I don't know about like people now, because youngsters now they wanna like move to places. But back then, right, all these adults, they go to school, they go to UK, or take all these accounts, law and whatnot, and they will eventually work at only one firm till then you spend all that money, all that 3 years just
to work in a
place, just to get that paper for that one company. So I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't be loyal. I'm just saying that you have to think it through. School is not the answer to everything. You can learn anywhere else. Nowadays, in the car, I mean, KL, they have bad traffic. So in the terrible traffic, when I have run out of songs to listen to, I mean, I listen to a lot of songs, and sometimes the traffic just go too long.
Yeah, let me guess, podcast.
Yeah, podcast. Dude,
Gary V all the way, boy.
There's Gary V. There's the new one called Dare to Be Legendary by Blakey P.
Alright.
He's the marketing director at Movement Watches. So when you listen to it, his guests are pretty cool. They are people like Jacob Wrigley, Matt Como, Cole, Mark Brazil, and all of these amazing
entrepreneurs.
They are all young. They are all like weird ass people. Like they do what we think is not possible, because they like what I did. I kind of email when I had nothing, right? These people are just the same. Some of, like, I heard the story from Movement Watches. They the watches, they kind of like brought it from, they were funded by Indiegogo, if I'm not wrong. So when you want to fund yourself through Indiegogo, you have to take photos, put videos, right? So what they did was they went to Walmart, they bought a camera, they filmed everything in one day, and then they took the memory card, because the memory card was their own, took the memory card.
Wait, that means they went to Walmart, they just took the camera, didn't buy?
No, they bought the camera.
Okay.
But Walmart had a return policy.
Oh, that is smart.
They bought, and then they shot, and they sent it back. And then they got a full refund. And they got the full fund from Indiegogo, and now the company is $100 million worth.
So they just like borrow from Walmart, like they have to thank Walmart for like. So we should do that.
Yeah, so it was a funny story. It kind of shows you that if you really want it, right,
you just have to go for
it. You will find a way to
like
make it work.
any stupid way. It will look stupid for a lot of people, but then for us, you will like, damn, I'm so genius.
Yeah, it is. It is genius.
Yeah, like the other day, like actually, I was on a shoot. I broke my lens.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I fell, and then it lens first, and then my head first.
Oh, okay.
And then I just broke the lens, and then I didn't have any spare lens at the time, because I was just starting out and everything. So I just had this one lens, and it's broke, but it's not fully broke. It was just like it works, but only in one focal length and one focus point.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do now?
Yeah.
And thankfully, it was a bright sunny light, because at the time when I was studying out, it was like a 18 to 55, the kit lens.
Okay, the kit lens.
So roughly the aperture is like very shit.
Yeah.
So what I did was, I bumped up the ISO, which is not recommended, guys, if you're not using a very high quality, like high-end camera, which is not recommended. What I did is that I pump up my ISO and just like work with that one focal length and that focus. Like legit, that was like, if I move far away, it's out of focus.
It's out of focus, yeah.
Because it was like it's like a sports event. So I need to run around, and actually kind of have the idea like, why not I do like out of focus kind of video and everything.
Yeah.
So I did like a 1 minute, because they agree on a 1 minute video. So what I did 1 minute video, I sent to them, it's like, wow, this is so good. And I was like, oh, is it really? Oh shit, oh, this is so good, man. I need you for the next job. I was like, shit.
See? Yeah.
So like, it might sound stupid for a lot of people. Like, one, you broke your lens, and then why don't you just give up? And then, like, that's not what entrepreneurs are made to do, right?
True.
Like, you need to
just figure out a way.
Yeah, you need to find a way just to succeed, man. Like,
and sometimes the ways are just weird. Like he shot it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, right? Entrepreneurs, they are
a different hybrid, I would say. Like,
plus, okay, entrepreneurs, they are just lazy people, lah.
Yeah.
Honestly, they are lazy.
Mom, if you're watching this, I'm lazy for a reason. Are you proud?
Yeah. I mean, they are lazy for things that don't matter to them. That's why I don't clean my room, because no one's gonna come into my room. That's why I don't. I know.
No, man.
But
I will clean my room. Like, I will say that your workplace would determine your work.
But have you heard of the quote that the messier the table, the messier your surrounding? It means your brain has so many things to process.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I think it's just me, like OCD problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't.
Different.
If I see my desk like out of line and everything, I will snap. Yeah, that like I need my desk to be clean when I start eating and everything.
I don't mind, dude.
Yeah.
It can be clean, it can be messy, as long as I can get my work done.
Yeah, that's all you need. You can be working in your toilet. You might as well do your work while you're in the toilet.
True.
I mean, I did it before, so.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. I was like, I just need to render this thing and send to the client. I was just okay, I'll take the laptop, go to the toilet.
Nice.
I was just like, okay, render finish, emails then, and then I was like watching YouTube.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was like, so I was like, okay lah, I still got a little bit of shit to go out. I was like, then fine, watch YouTube.
Yeah, and getting back to your point about the using that one focus point, one lens, the one focal length, right? I mean, if you have to get it done right, you will find that way, and it trains you to do something that you've never thought you've done. I mean, you wouldn't have thought that I'm just gonna focus with one focal length and one focus point.
Yeah.
No one would ever think of that. But when you have to, you will do it, and when you do it, you will say, "Oh shit, I can actually do this." That is a skill that you just
learn,
shit. Yeah, like unconsciously you learn something new, and you can actually utilize it if that shit ever happens to you.
And then you know what's the funny thing about it? I went to my friend afterwards, and then like I told him, dude, I broke my lens, man. Like how much will it cost to buy a new lens? Because I know kit lens is like quite cheap lah, but then at the time when I was starting out, I didn't have a lot of money.
True.
So I told my friend, he's like a vlogger, and he used a Sony. And then I told him, can you lend me your Sony? I was like, yeah, sure, man. I was like, okay, I took the Sony because I love that camera. It's like slow motion. It's a A65 500. I took the camera, and then the guy, hey dude, I fixed it. I'm like, what? How? Oh, it's just like it was just cramped. He just turned it, and then everything was like perfect. I was like, but I want the Sony. Then man, you take your lens, I take the Sony. It's like, and then I was like, shit, I just need to turn. I didn't, because when I broke it, it didn't move properly, so I was too scared to move around. So that's why I didn't know that actually it didn't break. It just like twisted a bit, so I just need to twist it. It's just still there. I didn't even repair the lens. I'm still using it, by the way. It still works.
It's just.
Yeah, it's just. I don't know what he did. He just said he just twisted the thing. I was like, that's like what I learned lah. Like in a panic situation, something great will happen.
Sometimes you just need to
you need to just twist everything
to make it work.
Right. So I think we just wrap up the episode because I feel like it's already like few minutes. I think it's like around 20 to 30
You can do me 2 hours, no problem. Man.
Yeah. So before we end this, as usual, guys, we need to ask him with the rapid fire questions. So if you're following this episode, the first episode I asked like some weird questions. So this episode is gonna be more weirder. Sure. So are you ready, Riz?
Rapid fire, do you want me to answer by one word or like
up to you. Okay. Sure. So first question, hard or soft?
Hard.
You heard it, guys.
Hard.
Okay, so
always hard.
Okay, if there was a situation where you will have to go out with your girl of your dreams or take the $1 million, which one will you choose?
Girl of my dreams.
Girl of your dreams. Ladies man. Alright.
I mean, you can find $1 million, but girls of your dream,
yeah. If you're watching the first episode, guys, I listened to him. He had like a very different kind of opinion of which one.
I mean, okay, honestly, right, $1 million, you can win it, you can earn it, you can do a lot of stuff with it. True? But where's the joy? Where's the joy of it?
That's right. Mariana Kondo, right? Mariana Kondo.
I mean, but honestly, if you actually dated a girl of your dreams, right?
If you're broke?
I mean, okay, if I'm broke and I'm still gonna go out with her. That's the choice, right?
Yeah, that's true.
That's the choice.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you have the choice to go out with the girl of your dreams and $1 million, I will definitely go with the girl of my dreams, because $1 million, as a man, you have to find ways to earn it anyways.
True.
If you were given it, then first there will be no joy.
Yeah, and then you don't have to like work for it.
Yeah, you don't get the satisfaction.
Yeah.
And probably if you don't earn it, means you're gonna finish it in like a few days. So better give me the girl of my dreams and that I can spend a lifetime with, and I'll find a way to make $1 million with it.
That's a good answer, by the way, Race. That's a good answer. Okay, so moving on. So if you
I like this.
Yeah, if you so Race, moving on to our next question is that if you want to spend a day with any local celebrities, artists or businessmen, anyone, but
businessman.
Yeah, in Malaysia, who will that be and why?
Local.
Like your top, I know you have like top 10, but then your first, like you don't care, you're actually doing nothing, or you don't care, you're on a shoot. If they call you and say, hey, you want to spend time with me right now, that will be just like
Tony Fernandez. If it's an entrepreneur, it's Tony Fernandez.
That's a good answer, man. Yeah, Tony. I missed the chance to meet him that time when I was. Shit. Yeah, I was working full time in a company before. I was there for 6 months, and then I just went there just to collect some capital money. After I got it, I was like, ciao. The next month, boom, they went to Tony Fernandez. I was like, why?
It's fine. One day you'll be here.
Yeah, one day.
What's yours? Like who's?
Okay, if you're talking about business owners, yeah, that would be Tony Fernandez, because what he did to the airline, that was
amazing, dude.
Yeah, it's like that's fucking amazing, man.
No one would take over a $40 million debt
with a 1 ringgit.
With a 1 ringgit,
yeah.
And that 1 ringgit, if I'm not wrong,
he still has it. Yeah, he still has it. It's somewhere in the office. Yeah,
he still has the 1 ringgit.
Yeah. So if let's say celebrities, it will be. I think a lot of my friends know this girl. Do you know Koi? Koi, you know her, right?
I met her.
You met? Oh my god! You met her?
Yeah, I met her.
Oh shit!
Yeah, she's cute.
She's fucking cute, bro.
But if you want to talk about these ladies, right? Do you know this girl called Jasmine Suraya?
No.
Have you watched the movie Pascal?
Sadly, no. Because you know, man, entrepreneurship. I didn't even watch any movies for a long time.
Oh shit!
Like I think the recent one was Shazam. Like that was after work, and I was like so.
Shazam was new. Pascal was like.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean that's what I remember. I don't even go to theater that much anymore.
But as a Malaysian lah, if you watch Pascal and Police Evo 2, I'm not plugging anyone, but I'm just saying those two are like a new level for Malaysian film.
I heard that the movie is very good.
It was very good.
It was like a level of not how Malaysian.
It's different.
Yeah, how not Malaysian movies supposed to be like. Yeah. I think I'm gonna watch it if I have time.
Yeah. I mean, it's on Netflix now, so.
Yeah,
you can watch it in the toilet. He just wrote it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like my attention span of anything is quite low, because when I'm not doing my own work, I'm like dead. Like I only should check out like some of the YouTube section, but if it's a total movie, my attention span is like so low, because you know idea pop up every time, right? Yeah. So what I do is that when my idea pops up, I will just stop. I just take down notes, and then I go to my room. I was just planning out, okay, we should do this, and everything lah. So that's why my attention span is very low, because part of me when I felt like when I'm watching a movie or anything, just sitting down on the couch, I feel so lazy, and then in my mind I'll be thinking I can invest this time differently rather than just sitting down there and watching a movie, wasting my time. So I think just
take some time off too, dude. Yeah.
I need a day off.
I think it's part of the journey. I mean, you can work all day. I mean, but you also need to treat yourself.
I mean, I met some entrepreneurs. They really like to do work every day.
Yeah.
They don't like they consider work as a holiday already, so they don't take holidays.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair lah. Okay. So let's move on to the next question.
Sure, no worries.
So if you were to let's say buy anything in the world, what would it be?
The World Bank.
The World Bank. Shit.
I mean, the World Bank or Disney.
Disney.
Yeah. If I were to buy anything.
If you can, then you can rearrange the Avengers and put in Fantastic Four in it.
Oh, maybe. No, because do you know how many companies Disney owns?
I know. Disney's. I think they're gonna just own Malaysia already. Like,
dude, Disney just bought 20th Century Fox.
They just bought Star Wars. Dude, Star Wars. ABC. They just released all the trailer like 2 days. I think 2 days or yesterday. I was freaking shouting and everything. It's like shit. They released like three movies, right?
Who?
Star Wars released.
Through Lucasfilm, is it? Yeah, I think so.
Skywalker, Rise of Skywalker, and Mandalorian, and then there was a new game released.
I was busy recently, so
sorry, man. I'm a crazy guy about Star Wars. Anything Star Wars related, I would just stop. Let's go to Star Wars. Yeah, that's how crazy I am. Like, shit, man. Disney is like, yeah, that's a good idea. Man.
Yeah, the World Bank or Disney.
Yeah, I would just say Disney lah.
Disney. World Bank quite possible lah.
Okay, so our last question is that the one single advice you want to give to the entrepreneurs that actually going to start up or actually starting up, what would it be? Let's make it two lah. The two main advice you want to give to entrepreneurs.
Handshakes are very important. You have
it's not that this handshake.
No, not just a normal handshake.
You know the rapping shake.
Meaning it's meeting new people, getting new connections. Because I'm pretty sure all of you who spend time watching this, you've already heard this quote: "Network is your net worth." So for me, I tell you, my network has helped me too many times.
Yeah.
I have my journey, my success with my company, right? It's not through. I used to start with emails and whatnot.
I think everyone will start from.
Yeah, we email, we DM, blah blah.
Yeah, that's what we learn from.
Yeah, I mean the first few clients that you get are through it, but the rest, these clients they help you to move forward.
Yeah.
I mean it's simple. It's from this network, right? You always under promise and you over deliver.
Yeah, true.
You say you want to do one video for that price, and then you give them two, or you want to do this and then you give them more. So it's basically, I mean, everyone would like it, right? If you ask for one, I give you two. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, like I think it's a Malaysian thing, like
it's a human.
Yeah, I think you get
we like more.
Yeah, you get more what you pay for or something.
Yeah,
like that.
so when you get great value and you provide great value, people will tell other people about you. So as a freelancer, it's gonna be hard, but it's not impossible.
True.
So you just gotta.
You just have to break the ice first. I mean, if you want to break the ice, that's the most difficult part. Once you break through it, it's all like water.
I also know that some of you might say, "Oh, but I'm shy. I don't want to talk." Yeah. It's fine. It's always like that.
Dude, like
I'm shy with the camera.
Yeah,
we
were shy.
Like
if like those of you who really knows me and Riz, we started off as a shy person. Like this is not a logic thing. Like
I would say no to this.
Yeah, I mean I would think that this is not a normal thing for most of people. Like when I started vlogging in the streets, people would look at me and then they will say like, "Hey, dude,
that kid doing, right?
Aren't you shy?" People looking at you. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know these people.
Yeah, they don't know you. Right?
Yeah, they'll be like, they were watching me, and then soon they'll be following me soon.
True.
Because this is not a normal thing to do. Like people don't think as normal a good way lah. They will be more interested in the
weird stuff.
Yeah, the normal things. Like I mean, look at the rappers right now. The normal rappers, like they're weird, but they
say weird stuff. They make millions.
Yeah, I'm like I don't know. I read this post in Instagram. How to why these kind of rappers make millions, and then that article was like shit. I was like
what's about anything about culture? I mean,
no, it's not culture. No, it's like having a tattoo, having a brand, and everything that makes millions.
And parties, right?
Yeah, parties and tattoos. You wanna be a rapper? You have to have a tattoo. You have to have a very slick design in your teeth. Wearing a very funky clothes. Yeah, like Billie Eilish. Yeah. She's cute, and
you should ask me who celebrity I want to see.
I mean, like, this is local entrepreneurship.
Fine.
We haven't moved international yet. Okay, so like coming back to her, like I didn't even know who the hell is she. But then once I watch her and how she talk and how she wear, that's kind of influenced me.
Yeah.
Like, shit. So that's what's the article about. I was like, so these kind of things, the weird stuff actually works right now rather than last time. Like last time when you say weird stuff, they'll probably
like,
they probably like
shit,
rock on you. Like if you're coming from a very typical Asian family, they rock on you. You don't be like that.
Now weirdos are making millions.
Yes, true. So so coming back to the question is that your tips is that have more network.
Yeah, do more handshakes. That's it.
So next advice.
Always. Okay. You have to kinda.
We have to get closer a bit. This is very secret.
One thing I would say is that network is network, and the other is to. So network covers a lot of stuff lah. So like giving great service, blah blah blah, handshakes and whatnot. Second is to like. I'm not gonna go through all those like discipline stuff like you have to be on time, blah blah. I mean, because that's basically like you have to do it. That's not an advice. But an advice would be that you have to just freaking
do it anything
like that
so
there's
like,
no
what you're saying is that
it's not a choice.
there's
gonna
no
die.
I mean
you have
like
to move forward.
There's no what you're saying is that if I'm not mistaken, you're saying that there is no right time to do it or start it.
Yeah,
it's just right now.
I mean, the best time is now.
Yeah, I mean like if you want to do it, just do it, man. Like don't give reasons and don't give like complaints like, hey, I need to learn this first. No.
Yeah, that comes a lot. Like it will come along the way. Like when I dropped out of school, right?
Yeah.
I always ask myself that, am I doing the right thing? Do I have to go back?
Yeah.
Am I gonna scrape chewing gum on the tables? Do I have to scrub toilets?
Yeah.
But when you just put your mind to it and you just move forward, there will be hurdles. Don't think entrepreneurship is easy. That's the first thing that people miss.
Like most of my friends will see me like so free going out, meeting people. They just don't get the real thing of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is not meant for everyone actually, because if you have like a really good mindset, like you have a determination to just go it forward. It's like what I learned from Gary Vee is that you just have to suffer 5 years of your life and then
live the rest of your life.
Yeah, to live the rest of your lives happily. That's what Gary Vee said. That's actually born me like, let's do it. I'm gonna struggle. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna like freaking be terrified of my life for the next 5 years, and then after that I'm gonna be so successful.
Yeah,
that's my goal actually. Like, I want to retire after 30. Like 30 is my retirement age already, so that's what I'm looking out with. So that's I think entrepreneurship, you need to have a really good, I will say like mindset and like.
Mindset is one, but you need to have the balls lah.
Yeah, the balls lah. Yeah, simply put it, you need to have.
You can have the great mindset,
bigger balls.
You can have the best mindset in the world, but if you don't have the balls to
taking risk,
to do anything, you're not gonna make it lah.
Yeah, that's true, man.
The balls is something that you can grow. I'm not saying it sexually, but I'm just.
I mean, if you want to grow it or artificially put it, I mean, you can.
I'm just saying
metaphorically.
The bravery to go out there, it's something that you have to practice. See, when people ask me like, "Oh, you're talented," bullshit. Talent is bullshit. Skills always win.
That's
and when people,
work,
and when people always say like, "Oh, passion, skill, and talent." Talent, okay, passion, skill, and talent, right? Okay, you have to categorize these two things. Passion and I'm sorry. God-given and hard work is two categories. God-given and hard work. So basically, God-given is things like your looks, talent, and your race, maybe your
privileges,
family, privileges, shit like that. But hard work, it's skill. It's your own entrepreneurship, your business, your speech, how you talk, your interpersonal skill, your personal skill with your own self, all these different things. So when people say, "Oh, you're talented," fuck you, I work hard to reach this place. When people say, oh, you get to shoot all these famous artists, when like, oh, you're so lucky, fuck you, I work hard for this.
Yeah,
when
I mean like those of you like really don't know, like you need to go through a lot of people just to get to that point.
If you want to say I'm lucky, you should say I'm lucky. I'm lucky
just to be alive.
I
mean like just lucky to keep moving forward. Like we didn't quit our job. Like I would say that if I were to quit this, like the company I'm running, if let's say this company went bankruptcy, I wouldn't take it like shit, I'm a failure, I will go back to next. No,
just restart.
I would just restart another company called Vinstudious Part 2. I was like, that's not point of it lah. Like if you quit, you just have to come up lah. Like
I mean there's the only way is out, man.
Yeah, I mean like simply put it like this is what I believe in lah. I don't know where I heard it from, but I think I heard it from somewhere in YouTube. But ever since I heard it, and I've been following this in my entire entrepreneur life lah, since 2 years ago lah. So what this particular person said that I believe in a thing called the life graph. Have you heard of this?
I'm not too sure, but I think if you explain, I think
so
there will be.
So typically a graph, a normal graph should be like this, right? Like the x and y, and then go up like diagonal, right? This, right? But in life, it should not be like this.
True.
I mean, if it's like this, that means you are really rich. You are born with everything. You are born with a silver spoon.
Which is technically superficial. It doesn't exist actually.
I mean, a life graph should be something like this.
True.
Going up and down.
True.
So the whole point of this going up and down is that at one certain point of your time, you will rise to the occasion. Like everything's going
best,
everything's going well. Wow, you're getting a lot of business and everything. At one certain point, I believe in this. And every certain point, there will be a certain point that you have to go down. You must go down. There's no yes or no. You have to go down. Your business will going down, and then
that's the learning phase, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say that what's the takeaway from this is that when you go down, that's where you determine how strong you are for the next stage to go up.
Yeah, true.
So it's like a thing.
It's like a game, basically.
Yeah, it's like a game until you die lah. That's because recently, like coming to my experience, I went bankrupt after 6 or 7 months. Even after I have staff and everything. That's why I lost the staff because I can't pay him. So I went bankrupt like that. At that point, that was the lowest point ever. So I was thinking to myself, should I quit? Should I stop? But I didn't stop actually. Like after that, because I really love this kind of thing, game and everything, like taking risk, and because I'm still young, I cannot do this after like 30, after I have a child.
It's harder. It's not, you can't do it.
I mean like that's when I kickstart everything back. Like fuck it, I'm gonna do it again. Like start over like as a freelancer lah. So what I did is that I start over, and then right now I believe I'm going on like I broke the barrier and going upwards.
Upwards again.
Yeah. So that's what I learned from my experience. Like you need to have a life graph. Your life graph should be supposed to be going up and down. There's no diagonal stuff.
I'm just gonna be the host now. Just for a while. I'm just gonna ask him because he was saying something about bankruptcy just now. I just wanted to ask, like, what was the experience like in that bankruptcy moment that you have in your journey?
I would say
because I never had the this one, so I just wanna.
I believe like no one has it like.
No one wants to have it.
Yeah, no one's like in terms of my age, like no one wants to have experience bankruptcy in that age. Like they will experience it like 30, 35 or something. That's like I think it's a normal age. But then once I experienced bankruptcy, once I checked my account, because what mistake I did is that when I started off, I didn't pay attention to my finance.
Okay.
So I was making a lot, and then I was spending a lot.
Okay.
So that's where I didn't notice it until the critical point. Where I need to make decision. I need to let go of my stuff. I need to let go of a lot of things. Actually, I sold a bit of my equipments just to pay off the debts I have, the commitments and everything. So at that point, I was really having anxiety, depression and everything, and then going through a lot of stuff. And I was just like, that's when I learned how to do finance. Like really go into debt. Like, okay, for today, my budget is 100 ringgit. If I explode that 100 ringgit, I'm gonna die for the next month. So I would say that's where I get the discipline, like how to manage finance and everything. Because I believe that if you experience something very terrible to you, that's when it will change your character a bit. Like if you know me last time, if I have money, I would just go spend it. Like go for drinking, go out with friends, just spend everything lah, like buy stuff and everything.
Ball lah.
Yeah, like balling lah. Like because when I started entrepreneurship, I was like, shit, I'm a boss. I got a lot of money coming in. I was like, come on, guys. And then it's like, oh shit, my money. It's like all going out. It's like, So that's why
I think that's why a lot of youngsters nowadays they want to be entrepreneurs because they think
a lot of money.
If I be a boss, I can.
No harm in that, guys. Like I made that mistake, so I own that mistake. Like I was gladly say that I was a baller last time. Like when I make a lot of, like I don't think like if you're holding 10,000 ringgit in your hands at that certain age, you will think shit, this is a lot of money.
Yeah, it is a lot of money.
Yeah, but then in terms of business, it's
nothing, bro.
It's like 50 cent, bro. 50 cent.
Bro.
That's how it is in business terms.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I came from bankruptcy. And then after that, I started doing marketing and everything, and business is just coming.
Was that before you were working with that company?
It's after.
It was after.
When I started my own company, it's like after 6 months.
Oh shit. Okay, that's hard.
Yeah, that is hard. Like,
because I thought like after that experience, you kind of like gain capital from.
No. It was
so how did you rose back up like after that terrible experience?
So what I did is that I contact back my old clients. Ask them for referrals. And ask them for testimonial. And from there, it just started with one, and then once I go there, I just fully concentrate on them. I help them to the end. That means like, because I'm most into advertising and branding and marketing. So when I help them do marketing and help them generate sales, they really believe in me, and then boom, they give me another job. And then from there they saw, from their colleagues, they saw how they're making, the colleagues come to me. And it was just like a chain reaction. So I concentrate one person and just started from there. And right now I have a business partner. I think I can just say he's a property agent. So I have a business partner. So what he does is that he does videos. He hired me, and then he also use his database to give to me, so I can get clients from there. So
see, told you. So my first advice was working, right?
Yeah, networking. I will read that networking equals to your network. Last question. This is what Hazarizq asking for. If you were to date, I'm gonna change this. If you're gonna date any person in the world, man or guy, come on, 2019 already, who will that be?
I'm a Korean fan, so it would be.
Wait. I think I know. Don't let me watch my story. I think I know. Wait. I'm just gonna put the picture right now. If you say is that picture that I'm gonna be right now in the screen, I don't know. You guys mean something lah.
Shit.
So in 3, 2, 1.
Oh fuck! Yeah. It's a.
Who?
It's Rose.
Wait! Don't say that. Wait. Okay, Riz. If you're gonna watch this video, right? So if you think what I'm guessing is right.
Okay. It's that way.
Leave it a thumbs up. Comment in the section below, and follow his channel 10 points up.
Okay lah. He knows me quite well. I know him quite well. I think he'll get the right answer.
Yeah. I mean, you guys can check. Guess lah. You guys can check. Guess lah in the comment section. I believe you know her lah. She's quite pretty, skinny,
famous, bro.
Blonde. What else?
she's good.
She's black, and she's also.
What? You're just saying it. I mean, she's Asian, so.
So that will be the end of this episode, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you, Riz, for joining us for this episode.
Thanks for inviting
So
me.
if you guys take anything from this episode, if you want to start up as an entrepreneur, the only advice is that you have to start now. There's no tomorrow, there's no next day, yada yada yada. Start now. It could be anything.
It's today.
It could be anything, like any business. Like if you want to sell popsicles, you want to sell your car, toys. That's entrepreneurship already. You're a business owner. Congratulations.
True.
So, Riz, I think if I don't think you are following my channel that much, but at the end of my
I will follow this channel next lah. I'm on this channel already.
Alright. I got a new subscriber. So okay, in every episode at the end, I will say these 3 words to motivate all the people out there.
Okay.
So it's called go out there, discover, connect, and inspire.
Go out there. Discover, connect, and inspire.
Yeah.
Discover, connect, inspire.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Riz, you want to say the magic words?
Go out there, discover, connect, and inspire.
Alright guys, so you heard it from Riz, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye!